making the right decisions.
They are paying the young bucks.
Boy, Dak
I'm just happy
Prescott
that
is
my
going.
Vikings have 13 draft picks, including 2
They
first
do.
rounders.
No players, but draft picks.
Dak is going to regret that one big time.
Listen, Dak should have taken that money, man, because I'm telling you, dude, they're loading up. What about this? What about the Ravens? The Ravens got 5 picks in the first 2.5 rounds? That's crazy.
They're gonna be so good.
I know. They've done.
They got a little bit of money too. I think in free agency they can spend. They got a lot.
Yeah, and dude, they're gonna get 5 picks in the first.
They need to take all linemen.
They need to take a good receiver.
Well, with that many picks, you can.
Yeah, they'll be able to.
You know,
and the receiver class is deep.
I know. Oh, very. Like, I wouldn't be mad if the Cowboys, with letting Cobb go, I wouldn't be mad if the Cowboys took Henry Ruggs or somebody like that if he fell to 17. Just go ahead and take a third speedster. You know what I'm saying?
Judy?
He won't fall that far. Of course, I would love Jerry Judy, but he won't be there.
He will not be around.
Man, yesterday, the NFL, and we are going to get to the Darius movie.
Keeps going on.
The Darius movie.
Yes, the Darius movie. That's
perfect. And the Aiden Nagahan tweet, and we're going to get to next year's roster
saga.
and all that.
Put dramatic names to it. The saga.
The saga, the Aiden Nagahan saga. But yesterday, the NFL was the saving grace because the NFL yesterday made you almost forget for a second that sports was kind of on hold because that was, and they started this morning. Tom Brady announcing, if you haven't saw on social media, that somebody said YouTube. I don't know if you got that or not.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Okay, cool.
I can't play our opening music on YouTube, people, so that's why it takes a couple seconds for me to turn it on.
So if you haven't saw, Tom Brady announced he's not going back to the Patriots.
Okay, was that his last hardcore ploy for Tom Brady?
No, I think he's serious about that because he put out a letter to the Patriots and everything.
Yeah, but once he put out that commercial, the goodbye. That was
retirement, though.
But what I'm saying is he's not above duping the people.
Sure, no, not at all.
So this would be. I thought I was going, but I ended up coming back. Are you really bought in that Tom Brady is going to play quarterback at another football team?
Here's the thing, I am. I'm just not buying it's the Bucks and the Chargers.
Brian Hall.
The Bucks
How sold
and the
are
Chargers.
You? How sold are you that Tom Brady is going to wear a different uniform than the New England Patriots?
It hasn't really set in yet, and I honestly don't know. It's one of those things where the world's going crazy right now, so you just kind of wait, and you're like, oh, in 2 days, Robert Kraft's going to be like, oh, we're bringing Tom Brady back. I
know. Patriot fans, I could see our guy Boston Joe Habelo calling in, acting just like Steve Rummage. Bang, bang, bang. Welcome back, Tom Brady. Come on.
Well, the thing is, Tom Brady hits the open market, and they're saying right now, his main suitor's the Tampa Bay Bucks, and that's not, to me, a very intriguing option.
It's the Bucks and the Chargers.
And listen, here's the thing, too. When it was a joke, and Steve was talking about bringing him to the Cowboys, and I was like, yeah, that'll be awesome. That'll be cool, blah, blah, blah. It'll be fitting, right? And then when it actually became somewhat of a realistic proposition, just in our conversations, I was like, I don't want 42-year-old Tom Brady if I'm the Cowboys. Do
you think that there's some teams kind of slapping themselves? Maybe not the Cowboys per se because they have Dak Prescott, but a team like the Raiders or the Titans, for example, who made a move real quick to get Ryan Tannehill, thinking probably, hey, Tom Brady's probably not leaving the Patriots. Now that they know he's available, they're like, are they kind of being like, oh,
no,
listen,
like
I said, legitimate chance.
I think what Marcus said holds a lot of validity.
Yeah,
I think a lot of teams don't want a 42-year-old.
Yeah, imaginary. Because here's the thing, too. There is a thought that Bill Belichick is really the machine, and everybody holds that year Tom Brady went out. Garoppolo won 11 games that year. 11 games that year. I wouldn't listen. I can't think of a team other than just needing a splash because your team sucks, right? Which, if your team sucks, it's going to make Tom Brady's legacy just die so fast.
The thing with
he can't afford that. Go ahead.
Yeah, the thing with a 42-year-old quarterback, though, like you all are talking about, is there's only certain suitors, and it's either the Patriots or a team that is just a quarterback away, because no team is gonna. Every team is gonna invest to take the average quarterback that they can sign for 4 to 5 years, as opposed to Tom Brady, who they have no idea if he's going to play 1, 2, 3 seasons, and they can't build a future around him because he's basically he's a plug-and-play quarterback at this point. He's a guy that needs to go to a team that has a defense already built up, an offense already built up, and they're just the quarterback away. And the problem is there's no teams out there that are like that right now.
And the conversation about football, cliche alert, is the ultimate team sport. If you have a weak offensive tackle and guard, you are going to get Tom Brady killed. If you have a defense that can't get off the field, you are going to get Tom Brady killed. If you don't have a reliable tight ends and execution, everything about Tom Brady is going to get exposed if he sets 1 foot outside of the New England Patriot organization.
Yeah.
And it's not like basketball. Like, okay, Michael Jordan on the Wizards, if that's the best example you have, nobody even remembers he went to the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? The Jordanist of the Jordan fan remembers one game where he went for 50 with the Wizards, and that's pretty much it.
See, but I will say this, and
you can put the ball in his hands, and he can do his thing.
That's why a place like Dallas was, I think, the only right move, because if he went and won there, it's big. If Jordan had went to the Lakers and won, it's like, whoa, he went to the Lakers.
But again, if I'm Dallas, like, that's just
I get. Look, Dallas needs to trade up and get Tua. That's my whole thing, because that's going to be Marcus and Steve's argument of the draft is Tua, because I think Tua is really good. I think he's going to be really good in the league. Marcus thinks
there's only one situation where we can't have the argument, and you know what it is. If that happens, then we can't talk about Tua.
Well, yeah. Well, when the Lions take him third, and the Lions are good because of it. Yeah, but I don't know.
The Lions signed a linebacker yesterday.
Ooh.
Jamie Collins.
Dang, Brian.
Damn, Brian. Where'd that come from?
Because I saw it and I almost texted you yesterday about it.
Brian's like, yeah, so.
Y'all can talk.
So how many lines?
Jamie Collins is the guy who came from the Patriots and played for the Cleveland Browns last year.
So he's a
cast-off of the New England Patriots.
So you're saying that he is what's my coach? Yeah, one of his guys. Yeah, that's not good. It's all right. Somebody get hurt. We'll be fine. That's how the world works. Do good for the world, other people get hurt.
What about Chase Young, too? Man.
Listen. Yeah, well,
if the Redskins pick Tua, Chase Young falls
to 3. I can't see that. But here's one thing I will watch. What about Teddy to the Patriots now? I definitely think that's on the table.
He's got to be one of the best
Brady
options.
To the Detroit Lions?
I'm okay with it. Tom Brady to the Lions. Look, I'm rooting for the Lions' success until your son leaves and gets on a team that's good and can advance his career further. But for these next couple years, look, I'm in. Look, I want the Lions to be good. But Teddy, there was the talk yesterday about him going to the Bears. That almost looked like it fell through.
I think there's a reason behind that. And I think it's because Teddy wants to be a starter, and I think the Bears are telling the guys that they're saying that they're going to come in and compete with Trubisky.
Yeah. Well, the Patriots would be wide open. Like, I really think it's Teddy or Andy Dalton for the Patriots. Like, and that would be a pretty awesome
Belichick
spot.
Would take his career to the next level.
I agree 100%.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Are y'all crazy?
No, I don't think so.
Listen, don't make this awkward, fellas.
Okay.
Don't say never. They canceled March Madness and Tom Brady's leaving the Patriots.
Don't make this awkward. Teddy to the Patriots?
Yes.
Like, you mean like Teddy Bridgewater in Boston following up Tom Brady?
No, it's perfect.
There is a success rate of negative.
Listen.
Negative 99%.
Teddy's a pocket passer.
Teddy Bridgewater shares some imagery that I don't think Boston is ready for.
I agree with you that Andy Dalton is the more picture perfect guy for that job.
Thank you for putting that in a different way, because I was incapable.
But I do think
I would not sentence Teddy Bridgewater to deal with the New England Patriots.
Can you imagine Teddy and the Patriots versus Lamar and the Ravens?
All he can do is win a championship.
That'd be awesome.
And it wouldn't be good enough. Mm-hmm. Teddy Bridgewater could go to New England next year, win the Super Bowl, and that wouldn't even start. He wouldn't start to get appreciated in New England.
Listen, I think that they'll talk. I think they'll talk.
But Belichick might do that Belichick would enjoy that. Nothing more than anything would Belichick enjoy coaching Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh, no, 100%. I mean,
I do agree with you there.
He's the perfect do what the coach says guy.
Yeah, I just don't think the public will appreciate what is Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, I don't know that they're going to appreciate anybody that they get.
No, especially a Teddy Bridgewater type.
Well, get Jalen Hurts. Man.
No.
Let's just say.
No.
Like
even Jalen Hurts.
Listen to another U of L guy. How about this? You saw the trade yesterday. Hopkins to the Cardinals. Cardinals kept the 8th pick. A lot of projections had Mekhi Becton going there.
Somebody will steal him before then.
Probably. But I'm here for him going to the Cardinals now.
He wouldn't.
Cardinals are looking good.
I know. I put it this way. I know he would
at the end of the year too.
I know he wouldn't get past the Cardinals.
Yeah, right. I mean, now with getting Hopkins, getting you've got Kenyon Drake, you got Kyler Murray. You're not letting Mekhi Becton go past.
And
8.
you've seen Mekhi Becton in a type of offense that you would try to run in Arizona.
Man. Yeah. So like that there's some good things happening for some Louisville guys out there as far as that goes. But the NFL, man, the NFL's owning these couple days, man. I mean, and they're doing a great job because it's got everybody in the planet talking about the NFL right now.
Yeah, right. So, like clicking on every NFL link, every site, trades. The show must go on. NFL.
Think about this. Stefon Diggs went to the Bills, and it was kind of an afterthought yesterday. That's a huge move.
They got more compensation than the Texans got for DeAndre Hopkins.
I know. Yeah, that trade just did not make sense at all. I don't know what. Something had to have happened there. Hopkins had to just walk out there and go, I'm not playing. I'm not signing for anything. Y'all ain't going to get anything. And the whole NFL knew.
Either that or they have some love for David Johnson.
Yeah, I mean.
Like Reggie, I don't want to hear about how some linebacker is a beast and he's going to Detroit, for the record.
Yeah,
I don't care about linebackers helping to improve Detroit.
Yeah. I do think that David Johnson is better than advertised if he can stay healthy, because he has been playing behind one of the worst offensive lines.
I know. I just hated to see Deshaun Watson lose one of his top weapons.
Yeah.
Brian, Steve called me with that whole conspiracy theory on how now Watkins is going to be exposed.
I know.
They don't have any receivers.
I know.
Like, they got Kenny Stills.
Yeah. Like,
they got Fuller.
Hey, go ahead now, Deshaun. See what you got, buddy. So yeah. Anyway,
is it back to? Is our text line back to being slow again?
No, it's not as bad. Like it'll probably be up there. No, it's coming. Teddy behind Brady. No, not reading that.
Y'all do realize Steve and I can read this.
Yeah. But with Teddy's luck, the Pats will sign him. Brady will come back. Right. I know that is Patriots versus Ravens.
That's actually a good point.
I know.
That's how Teddy Bridgewater's world works.
I think he goes out, tests the water, realizes there's no better options out there, kind of floats around for a while, and then ends up back with the Patriots.
What percentage is Tom Brady gone?
I think 95.
You think he's for sure gone?
I think. Well, I mean,
it's hard to make the statement on TV and then turn around and go back to the Patriots. So I feel like he's leaning towards not.
I don't know. Negotiation is cruel nowadays.
Sure. Austin Hooper to the Browns. Yeah, I mean Baker Mayfield. Look, you got a squad, bro. Do something with it. I'm tired of you too.
He has a squad, and he's going to throw another coach under the bus.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, speaking of squads or not.
Transition time. 8150939 is the number. 3831-939 is the text line. Both preceded by 502. Steven, breaking news yesterday. Darius Perry enters the transfer portal. Honest opinions only. Honesty, truth to the heart only. 8150-939. I see somebody calling already to jump in on this one. Phil, I want your honest opinion. First reaction and second reaction, Darius Perry. I'll start. Darius Perry, first reaction is this a mass exodus? The reason I thought that is because Darius Perry, to me, was the guy who kind of held things together when things around the program, again, NIT game, new coaching staff.
Did you see the Drew Brees?
No. Resign?
He signed a 2-year deal, $50 million to go back to the Saints. The only reason I broke in to say that was because it affects Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy. Yeah, I mean, Teddy probably wouldn't stay. Well, maybe he would. 2 more years. But I think Teddy would want to move on. Yeah, good call.
Darius Perry, first thing is this is my first response. Is this a Darius Perry move? Is this a team move? You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying by team, is it the teammates feeling the dissension or feeling the disappointment or feeling some frustration, with the program and the expectations, which everything can happen all the time. And like I said, and we could be just as far in left field, or we could read the tea leaves.
Yeah.
So you think that about Darius Perry. And I said teammates. The reason I clarified teammates is because, it's one of those things. We've seen it before. Maybe team, staff lets you know what I'm saying, our fit is not mutually beneficial. And you never want to say harsh things like the team told him he should transfer, like those things. Thought number 3, Texter, I agree with you. Iona. We thought that, listen, we've said that from the beginning. The thing we loved about Darius the most is because we understood exactly why he came here and what his potential was when he was coming to University of Louisville. What we expected out of him. So us watching Darius Perry try to morph into something else that he wasn't, anybody who loves sports, like we say, we love the sports and not necessarily the sports stories, the effort that he was given trying to be somebody different right before our eyes, something very, very hard to do, and very, very few people pull it off. That's what you see in colleges where people go in as top recruits and some take a while to develop and some never pan out and all these things. We appreciate the Darius Perry effort. Think about that question, and I'm going to take this phone call. Lawrence, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
What's up, Marcus? What's up, Steve?
What's up, man?
Feeling good.
I told you that was going to happen before it happened later in that day. Perry, when Rip Pitino took the job, I knew Perry was gone the minute Rip Pitino took the eye on the job. Now, let's say, I think Louisville landed a big man power forward yesterday, right?
No, they reached out to one.
Well, I believe they're going to probably end up landing a power forward and a shooting guard to replace Perry. I wonder, was this really Perry's idea or Chris Matt's idea for him to leave to go somewhere else? Because Perry kind of saw writing on the wall. He don't like playing the Chris Matt system, and plus Chris Matt is trying to get bigger guards now.
No, listen, Lawrence, I appreciate the call. I mean, everybody went straight there. That was in the top 4 thoughts about after the Perry news. That was definitely one of them. Steve?
Yeah.
You get the news, first reaction, second reaction, third reaction.
Okay, yeah. First was that it's a good move. Like, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I get frustrated at Darius and stuff, but like over the year, but
you do agree with what I'm saying as far as us watching Darius try to.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, Darius. Listen, Darius truthfully gave you everything he could give you. Like, I think we all agree with that. So, and with his attitude,
and I disagree with the text that Perry never showed consistent. I can't read the rest of the word, but the problem Listen, consistent effort is different from, like, you can't judge the result. You know what I'm saying? When the effort you see is there, you know what I'm saying? The effort and the focus you see is there on a game-to-game basis. Mm-hmm. I have a hard, well, maybe just me personally, I have a hard time holding results to somebody. You know, in the big scheme. Like in a game, I can say you stunk, or you played great, but in the big scale of his career, it's just like, dude gave it everything he had, and his results weren't as great as he would have liked.
Yeah, and he gave you everything. Like I said, I was kind of glad to see it, honestly. Mm-hmm. I was kind of glad to see it because he
more glad with him or VJ.
Darius. I mean, VJ's was just, it was. You're going to go just test your. Darius is I'm going to go to another college. And Darius.
Before you move forward, pull up the tweet that you sent to me that I responded to it probably 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning about Darius has been contacted. Okay, people, listen. This is something important for you to acknowledge moving forward. Darius Perry was contacted or has been contacted by, listen to these names.
Yeah, Jake Weingarten last night had Louisville transfer. Darius Perry has heard from Alabama, Oregon, Georgia, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, Texas, Arizona State, Wichita State, among others.
Now, be honest with yourself. If you were getting a recruit and you were in the running with those guys, you would say that's a good recruit.
Sure.
That's a really good recruit. So I was going to say bashing. That wouldn't have been the right word to use. Our mutual appreciation for Darius trying to figure out a different route is out of respect of knowing how talented he is.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And what he can accomplish.
I think Louisville fans are okay. Louisville fans are like, look, he's good enough to play. He's good enough to play in a system. This system's not good. Next year is going to look a lot like this year for Darius Perry. It was not going to just blow up. It was not ever going to just be, it was going to be the same thing.
He was never going to be out at half court at this school. He was never going to be at half court pressuring a guard.
No, and Coach Mack doesn't do that. So I'm glad.
And coming to this school, us looking at highlight tape, like we saw Darius out harassing people. It wasn't going to happen.
No.
Why would you? If you're Darius, why would you do it? If you're coach, why would you do it? The teammates knew. Darius doesn't get to do what he does here.
And give him credit. He's graduating.
And he's
graduating in May or whenever graduation ends up being. But, I mean, he's graduating in 3 years. I mean, dude, you know what we're wanting to do? We're going to turn around and we want to take some of those guys. So good for him. You graduated in 3 years. Dude, go.
You earned the right to explore other options.
Yeah.
We're going to continue the Darius Perry talk and what it means for the team. Quick commercial break. Middays with Marcus Maben on 939 The Ville.
Nathan Huber here, General Sales Manager of ESPN Louisville. Your home is your most treasured investment. Today's homeowners are always on the lookout for products that add value to their home. OPC Pest Services now offers TAP Pest Control Insulation. TAP is an EPA-registered insulation that provides quiet and comfort, lowers your energy bills, and most importantly, controls pests. We trust OPC Pest Services, and you should too. Call OPC at 969-9635 for a free TAP consultation or visit opcpest.com today.
Are you ready to sell your home? Well, there couldn't be a better time. Houses are going for top dollar and selling quickly. You need to call Jill Blessinger with Keller Williams. She has a team of professionals that will help you sell your home quickly and get the most for it. She is a professional home stager and photographer. And when you are ready to buy, She works with Becky Bleemel of Caliber Home Loans. She makes the loan process very simple. And if you mention you heard this on Middays with Marcus Maven or ESPN, your appraisal is absolutely free. So give Jill a call today at 502-773-0546. That's 502-773-0546. And let her help you today.
If you're celebrating Lent and looking for something delicious, then come on over to Cattleman's Roadhouse, where you'll find 5 brand new and delicious dishes that'll help you celebrate the season, but not sacrifice the taste. Enjoy our tasty Boom Boom Shrimp to get started, or our sumptuous Fettuccine Alfredo with blackened salmon or fried seafood combo. Cattleman's Roadhouse Lent Specials, where a great steak is just the beginning.
Results may vary. See website for details. 2020 is here, and so is finally having 2020 vision. Now is the time to get your free LASIK exam at Jaffe LASIK to see if LASIK is right for you. LASIK can be a life changer, literally giving you 2020 vision in minutes. Don't wait any longer, because it's by far the best time to see if LASIK can work for you. That's right. If you're looking for LASIK in Louisville, Jaffe Custom LASIK has advanced custom LASIK technology, and now for the best price of just $295 per eye. Jaffe is the choice for fast, easy, and affordable LASIK. Jaffe LASIK can correct nearsightedness, farsightedness, and astigmatism. And now for the best price of just $295 per eye in Louisville. Start your 2020 with 2020 vision. Schedule your free LASIK exam today to see if LASIK is right for you. Dial ** 2020 or visit JaffeLASIK.com. Call and schedule your free LASIK exam. Just dial ** 2020 on your mobile phone now or visit JaffeLASIK.com. Dial ** 2020. The exam is absolutely free. Just dial ** 2020 on your mobile phone now. That's ** 2020. Dial ** 2020.
We are on the verge of the madness that this month brings, but don't let your heating or cooling system make you mad. If you have any issues, call who I call, the DFH Company. Purchase a complete Train comfort system from DFH Company and get your choice of 12-month special financing or a whole house air cleaner or a Wi-Fi controlled thermostat. It's hard to stop a train, and it's hard to not call DFH Company today at 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions subject to credit approval.
Hey, this is Steve Rummage, and I have one question for you. What good is having that beautiful home with that beautiful view if you can't see through the grit and grime of your windows? Or every time you try to open them, it feels like an extensive workout. Let's face it, you and your home deserve better. That's why I'm here to tell you about Windows Plus. They have the best free lifetime transferable warranty, best installation in town, quality products, doors, windows, siding, and gutters. They've also been voted most efficient in 2019 and have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, including all 5-star reviews, which means they're exactly what you've been looking for. So go visit them at 11501 Plantside Drive in Louisville, Kentucky, or call 502-494-0120. Again, that's Windows Plus, so make the call.
Here's a word of advice for guys about ready to pop the question. She's hoping for a world-class designer ring in today's styles like she's seen in the bridal magazines and on Pinterest. Names like Tacori, Viraggio, Simon G, and these are the rings you will find at Genesis Diamonds. But not every store is allowed to carry these exclusive designers, so they'll try to convince you to go with their own house brand designers with so-called new and exciting looks. The problem is, what's new and exciting for them was new and exciting at Genesis 5 years ago. They're still playing catch-up, while Genesis is on the cutting edge with innovative, creative designs, rings that are original, unique, and trend-setting. And while the other store mass produces their knockoffs, every designer ring at Genesis is handcrafted right here in the USA. Guys, don't make her settle for a fast food kind of a ring. Get her one she'll be proud to show off for decades to come. Genesis Diamonds, your exclusive home for all the world-class bridal designers in America today. Shelbyville Road Plaza.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
Middays with Marcus Maven on 93.9 The Ville is broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services Studio. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. It's middays with Marcus Maben, 8150. 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station, people. The key word, the hot button topic of the world is social distancing. Actually, I'm just in the United States right now. Other people are using the word quarantine. Social distancing means, especially when the weather's bad, a lot of staying indoors. Sorry about that. Let me turn that down. There's something awesome going on in the background. Social distancing means climate control in your home. Bad weather means perfect climate control in your home. If you are one who appreciates climate control, DFHcompany.com 968-6222. The one thing you cannot afford to have is poor temperature control in your home. Stir crazy, claustrophobia, whatever you call it, whatever word you want to use, can all be avoided by simply being able to adjust your temperature at the touch of a button. That's why you should call DFHcompany.com 968-6222. So what was going on in the background, people, and I'm sorry I have to do this. This is something I love to talk about. I don't mind if you don't have any appreciation for it, but I know Steve does. I'm not sure about Brian, but he seems like he enjoys these kind of things as well. Little pleasures in life, competition in its purest form. Right now on my computer, you want to know what I'm looking at, people? I'm looking at two guys on 22nd Street. Northwest 22nd Street, it looks like. I'm sorry, Northwest 22nd Ave. I'm watching a guy in his underwear and socks. And I'm watching another guy standing right beside him in a polo and what looks to be underwear and socks. I'm watching two of the fastest human beings on the planet race each other, and a couple people in the neighborhood watching. I'm watching a player that plays for your university, and I'm watching a player that you've watched run away from people over and over and over again. So much so that when you watch this person run away, you wonder what's wrong with all the defenses we're playing.
Yeah.
Because how is this guy continue to run those same three plays and get open every single time? Tutu Atwell posted a video, people, of him racing his little brother. And people, when I tell you his little brother is giving him everything he wants, so much so, Steve, when you watch that, did his little brother lighten up on his big brother?
I wonder, man. Yeah, he kind of slowed up.
Look how fast his brother's body started moving. His little brother.
Yeah, but I think he's a runner. So he's right, like, I'm not blowing anything out.
Have you seen
the Tutu Atwell? Yeah.
Yeah. People, if you have a chance, I think his Instagram name is C_Atwell. It's being shared. Who did Brad Ryan send this to us? I forget who sent it to us.
I saw a few people kind of going around.
But point being, if you can get near Twitter and watch these two kids race in the street, it is unreal. I mean, it is unreal speed. And here's the thing: we're talking about asphalt.
Yeah.
Asphalt and socks.
Yeah.
Racing.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's like I said, people. It's just like I said. His brother has on a polo, Steve, and Tutu doesn't have a shirt.
No, what I love about that is I'm watching this, and what this was an argument.
Yeah, no, it was like the Lamar thing.
Yeah,
we talked about it. No, I know you're a sprinter, but I can still smoke you, right?
Yeah.
Like no.
Look how big Tutu is. a big dude.
Listen, it's like, no, Jadarius, like, you're not faster than me anymore.
I know. Yeah, because the clothes that they're both wearing is like y'all were just talking.
Y'all were sitting around.
Broke out.
Y'all were sitting around playing Madden or something.
Yeah.
And
Tutu took all his clothes off and was like, "Look, I'll run you my draws."
And listen, they're in the street. They're in the street so much where they would have stopped cars and said, "No, like y'all don't realize what's going on out here. Two of the fastest people in Miami are about to race."
Yeah.
On this regular block, right?
Yeah.
Was he? And I'm sorry, people. I just got to see it one more time to see if he was gonna. I don't know. Tutu might be faster. And here's the thing, people. They're running, and you hear them. Like you can see them do the. I always talk about the nonverbal agreement. Like,
yep.
Are we really gonna run? Like, are we gonna run? Mm-hmm. Or are we just gonna run to see who has it? Right? Mm-hmm. And you see at the very end, Tutu crack this smile. Like, yeah, I got him. Mm-hmm. But Tutu is also trained to run probably a little different.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And that's with college training on this run.
Oh, absolutely. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome, baby. Okay, so what does it mean? Are we done with the Darius part of it? Are we done with the Darius psychology part of it? Did we address the Darius? Are we finished addressing, like, you don't feel like, put it this way, Darius transferring was amicable.
Yes.
Everybody was okay with it.
Yeah.
There's no hard feelings. We all just agree that this is the right thing to do for everybody.
Absolutely.
Okay. What does it mean for the team moving forward?
Well, sorry. No, I've got to know this because this is part of it, because what I'm looking at right now is a top 25 for next year.
Okay.
And I'm down to 29 before I find Louisville. So
we got to get there.
Yeah.
Because I asked you about that yesterday.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, that's interesting.
The Darius, what does that mean for the team? And
well, I mean, I don't think a lot, because I don't think as far as.
Are you in full hunting mode now?
Oh, yeah, you better be.
Come on, coach. It's time to go hunt.
You've got 9 dudes. I mean, that's what we have right now. And that's assuming Jay Scrubb is here, which I think Jay Scrubb will be here, especially now. I mean, the 2 spot is wide open for the taking. I mean, it's your spot. You want 35 minutes a game, it's your spot.
But you know me, I hate having that conversation. Like, spots. Like, what do you mean spots? Like, the players that come here, you know what I'm saying, unless you have, again, Jordan can keep somebody from coming here. Mm-hmm. We haven't looked like we had another player that can stop somebody from coming here.
Right.
David, maybe.
Yeah.
But you would have to be certain that David's going to be a ball dominant point guard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which he's not like, I mean, he can be.
Yeah.
But he didn't have to be.
No, but I mean, I think that it is, like I said, I was thinking about this while we were on break. I was like, Jay Scrubb's the type of player where he thinks he would have had the spot anyways.
Yeah, right.
But
yeah, I don't want anybody.
There is no body there right now. I mean, it's you.
And you're saying at the 2 guard.
Yeah, I mean, it's you and Josh, I guess.
Jay Scrubb is not feeling like Josh.
Yeah. So, I mean, so I'm going to go on the assumption that Jay Scrubb's here with all the NBA stuff, with how everything's working. So you have 9 dudes. A good 9. I mean, I like the 9. But you've got to land at least 3 guys.
Okay, let's start having this conversation.
Yeah.
When you say land.
Yeah.
Where do you start? Do you start grad transfer market? Do you need adults? Do you want talent? Like,
yeah.
You're just saying,
No, I need guys.
Where do you start?
I start grad transfer, because I mean, there's not a lot of freshmen out there. I mean, maybe check the reclass market. Maybe there's a couple reclasses.
Freshmen left.
Yeah, that are 2021 that may move down to 2020. But I mean, if you ask me, I mean, I'm going grad. I mean, I posted the thing yesterday.
I gotta admit, I'm not big on the reclass thing.
I'm not either. but there's not a lot of 2020 kids
Yeah,
left.
at that age, man, it's like, grow up first.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can't help me. And no reclasses can help me win a championship.
No, I mean, I don't disagree with that. So, I mean, I'm just like, but yeah, I mean, I think you go the grad transfer market, you probably need 3. I mean, but we are in a little different situation now than we were the last time he was on the market. So I think he should. I mean, this is the University of Louisville.
What do you mean, different situation as far as needing players?
Well, no, I mean, we needed players then, too, but I think there was a lot of uncertainty with Chris Mack. There was a lot of uncertainty with Louisville. I mean, I think now a little bit of that's not there. I mean, Chris Mack's kind of established himself as the Louisville coach now. Louisville has an identity under Chris Mack now. I think that...
Okay, moving forward, let me ask you this. Does Chris Mack need to go after talent or Chris Mack type of guys?
Oh, his guys. I'm just, because I can't do what I did last year.
I can't do another uber talented, but seem like he's not Chris Mack's kind of guy. Yep. So you're frustrated.
Yeah, I can't do the like, okay, well, we've got this guy and man, he just can't play under Mack's system. I mean, now it's like I'll just gag doing that again. Now don't get me wrong. There is a little bit. There is still the 2% chance, probably not even that there's something done with the senior class, which I doubt. But what?
I'm not playing that game.
Well,
I'm not playing the senior game.
You may not, but the NCAA is talking about it, so that it is a conversation. Sports. That's being had. So that's something that's out there, but I highly doubt that's anything. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to get guys that fit my system. I'm going to get grads that are ready to go, and quite honestly, you have to, or it's not going to be fun around here. And I don't think you want to have a year where you aren't very good.
So 2 grads,
3. You need 3. You got 9 guys.
You would go get 3 grad transfers?
What else are you going to get? I mean, maybe 2 and then a sit-out transfer? Like, what? I mean,
I'd get 2 grads and a JUCO.
Okay, I mean, a JUCO, sure. I mean, I guess I would couple grads.
You don't like transfers that sit out?
Oh, I do. Sure, yeah. I mean, that'd be a big help. I mean, because you're going to lose guys. I mean, so yeah. I mean, like I said, people.
Okay, where does Aiden sit with you? Because refresh everybody on rumors last night.
I mean, just across social media, they've started to. I agree with that, Texter, but I don't know. Wade's boy, but isn't he a Nike guy? He ain't coming. I mean, he wouldn't come to Louisville.
I don't know. If Dwayne Wade says that the best player he faced was Reese Gaines, Dwayne Wade has love for Louisville, has a lot of respect for Louisville.
You act like the shoe company doesn't even matter in this. That's precious. Reese Gaines against Dwayne Wade means more than Nike. That's why I was like, that's not going to happen.
Yes, you have no sentiment in your blood, Steve.
I know.
Sentimentality is important in basketball.
I bet.
Dwayne Wade has shown you that doing what's right is more important than shoe company.
Hey, will you look up Zaire Wade's offer or list of people he's looking at real quick?
What year is he?
Is he 2021? He might be 2020. Is he a senior?
No way.
2021 then? I think he's older than Bronny.
If he's a senior, then he's overrated.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I'd still take him just to have Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union at every game. I mean, that's a...
He's a 2020.
2020?
Yeah. He's a 20...
He's an older guy.
Listen to what you just said, Steve.
Zaire Wade, right?
Yeah. Dwayne Wade's kid from Sierra Canyon.
Dwayne Wade said he's not going to the game because his son ain't getting no clock at Sierra Canyon. Are you sure you want that kind of stuff here?
Yeah, I'd take him.
Just on name?
Yeah. What's his?
You just want some attention.
What's the schools he's looking at?
He's got offers from DePaul, Nebraska, Rhode Island, Toledo.
You just made a bad decision, Steve.
Why?
If his name was anything other than Zaire Wade, and you heard that offer list, I've watched you try to defend people with offer lists like that.
No, I know. No, I would still take him just because he's Dwayne Wade's kid.
So 247 has him as a 3-star, an 89 as his rating. He's rated as the 198th player overall, the 34th point guard, and the 23rd player in the state of California.
What is his what's his crystal ball? Do they have a crystal ball for him on there?
No projections yet, but they have DePaul and TCU as warm.
Cool. Nikes. All right. So that was the only point I was trying to make.
Just the Nike rules?
Yeah. Now, Gabrielle Union, apparently, isn't she's a big Nebraska, like her dad's
she's from there.
Yeah, and her dad's like a donor there and stuff. So, but they're not Nike. So, doesn't matter.
Let it go, Steve. Nike, they said they were going to stop
Just watch where he signs.
They're going to stop interfering with recruits in the recruiting process.
Yeah. Watch where he signs. Yeah.
Anything you want to hit right there for this hour?
Do we have...
Have you been in a car wreck? Insurance companies can be really tough to deal with on your own. I'm Sam Aguiar, and our team is here to help. We have been fortunate enough to represent thousands of people from Kentucky communities, and we would love to speak with you about your potential case. Our team loves what we do. The consultation for you is free, and we don't charge you anything unless we win the case for you. So come be a part of our team. Our phone number is easy, 502-888-8888. 502-888-8888.
Are you ready to sell your home? Well, there couldn't be a better time. Houses are going for top dollar and selling quickly. You need to call Jill Blessinger with Keller Williams. She has a team of professionals that will help you sell your home quickly and get the most for it. She is a professional home stager and photographer. And when you are ready to buy, she works with Becky Bleemel of Caliber Home Loans. She makes the loan process very simple. And if you mention you heard this on Middays with Marcus Maben or ESPN, your appraisal is absolutely free. So give Jill a call today at 502-773-0546. That's 502-773-0546. And let her help you today.
Westwood One presents Great Moments in Tournament History.
The underdog of all underdogs. The Retrievers of UMBC become a household name after this.
Nerds! NerdWallet presents Money Questions, the lightning round. Here we go, Carol. How can people compare the best credit cards?
Turn to the nerds.
Should you pay off debt or save for retirement?
Turn to the nerds.
One more. Should I listen to my father-in-law's advice on mortgage lenders?
Turn to the nerds.
You win!
Woo!
Confetti is literally falling from the sky.
I'm going to put my winnings in a 2-year CD.
That would be prudent, Carol.
From helpful tools to expert guidance, for all your money questions, turn to the nerds at nerdwallet.com. NMLS ID number 1617539.
Your business ideas need room to run wild, but there's no room for error when you're raising the bar. A reliable partner can make a real difference. That's the role of a realtor. An irreplaceable expert who represents your values. A reassuring voice of reason helping you research and reach the right decisions. So you can run your business without running the risk. Is your agent a realtor? Look for the R. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
March 16th, 2018, the number 1 overall seed Virginia facing little-known University of Maryland, Baltimore County in a first-round matchup. A 16 seed had taken the court against the top seed 135 times prior, and 135 times they lost. But on this night in Charlotte, Ryan Odom's UMBC squad gave new meaning to the word bracket buster.
Johnson will inbound. Bounces it into Jerome. The clock's going to run out. The ultimate upset has happened. A 16 has beaten a 1 for the first time in NCAA history. UMBC knocks off Virginia. The madness has hit its peak.
A 16 beats a 1. Definitely a great moment in tournament history.
Hey everyone, I'm Brandon Lang. When Matthew McConaughey plays you in a movie, as he did me in 2005's Two for the Money, you have to maintain a certain image. That's hard to do when you're going bald. I needed to do something, and it needed to be done fast. Parsley Waldman's Hair Center came to the rescue. Louisville and the Midwest Premier Hair Treatment Center not only gave me my hair back, but my self-confidence as well. Go to hairsurgery.com and find out how you can start your journey back to a full head of hair today. I can tell you firsthand, from the minute you walk in the door to the time you leave, you are treated as if you were in a 5-star hotel. And now that it's been a year since my surgery, I look back at pictures from a couple years ago, I don't even look like the same person. The procedure was an amazing success, and it has totally reframed my face. Go to hairsurgery.com and find out not only how affordable it is, but how you can get your hair back today. Visit hairsurgery.com, that's hairsurgery.com, and tell them Brandon Lang sent you.
Hey, this is Steve Rummage, and I have one question for you. What good is having that beautiful home with that beautiful view if you can't see through the grit and grime of your windows? Or every time you try to open them, it feels like an extensive workout. Let's face it, you and your home deserve better. That's why I'm here to tell you about Windows Plus. They have the best free lifetime transferable warranty, best installation in town, quality products, doors, windows, siding, and gutters. They've also been voted most efficient in 2019 and have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, including all 5-star reviews, which means they're exactly what you've been looking for. So go visit them at 11501 Plantside Drive in Louisville, Kentucky, or call 502-494-0120. Again, that's Windows Plus, so make the call.
Great job, Steve.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do it with a Coors Light. Mountain cold refreshment made to chill. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville. Time now for an ESPN Louisville Sports Center update.
Good morning, I'm Brian Hall. The Sports Center update brought to you by UPS Jobs. Graduate debt-free. Apply today at upsjobs.com. Breaking news this morning, Churchill Downs announced the Derby has been rescheduled to September 5th, with the Oaks running on September 4th. Spring meets are still to be determined, and Thunder over Louisville will be August 15th. Here's the Churchill Downs committee talking about those changes.
To close, we've moved past the fact we are changing a time-honored date that hasn't been touched in 75 years. Had to be done, we own it, and we'll make it a really special day. We are excited also that NBC is in talks to move the Preakness and Belmont Stakes to September and early October, respectively. It will make for a really unique Triple Crown season and a perfect setup for this year's Breeders' Cup.
Mayor Fisher also announced earlier today that LG&E will be suspending bill pay. He also waived all the requirements for unemployment. He's made evicting illegal at this time, and they said they are looking into potential financial packages for those most vulnerable. Yesterday, Iona College announced former Louisville head coach Rick Pitino as their new head coach. And in an interview with WFAN, he said he deserved to be fired by Louisville and said Iona will be his last job in coaching. He also talked about wanting to go to a small school.
I wasn't looking to be back at a Power 5 conference again. I was looking for a small campus that I could be part of the community, that I could build it into something really, really special, whether it's a Gonzaga, whether it's a Dayton, whether it's just a Catholic school that's something special. That's my background, and Iona fits that need.
Also in Louisville basketball news, Louisville guard Darius Perry announced via his Twitter that he will enter the transfer portal. Perry thanked Louisville and said he will always be a Card. Perry averaged 5.2 points and 2.5 assists this year. Also on Instagram, Louisville center Aiden Agahan answered a fan's question yesterday asking if he will come back with a "what type of question is that?" L1C4. Yesterday was a busy day in the NFL as former WKU basketball star George Fant signed a 3-year, $30 million deal with the New York Jets, and former Kentucky star Randall Cobb signed a 3-year, $27 million deal with the Houston Texans. And also news breaking in the NFL this morning that Tom Brady will probably not be re-signing with the New England Patriots. Keep it locked here. Middays with Marcus Maben is next. This is SportsCenter.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
Middays with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville is broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services Studio. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maben, 8150. 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. I actually on head and on break. Are you sure there's nothing that you need to hit?
Oh, yeah.
Because the management needs us.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, you just want to remind people that ESPN Louisville broadcasts have 16 hours of live programming a day over 3 stations, providing you with all the latest and biggest news and events. So, I mean, we pretty much got you covered. At any point during the day, if you need a little sports fix, we have 16 hours of programming. I mean, and that's... Then on top of that, I mean, we have Louisville Sports Lives on Wednesday nights. Coach Scott Davenport's on Monday nights. Listened to him for a little bit last night. It was good stuff. We have a lot of other stuff going on, too. I mean, I know on Saturdays you got the main event guys are on. They're
even on Sundays, you have your
Phil Baker.
Morning Hangover.
Yeah, the Sunday morning. What's that show again on Sundays? Sundays.
Got a couple things for you real quick.
Phil and...
First off, the 11 o'clock hour is brought to you by Overdrive Louisville, Louisville's newest and most unique entertainment venue. Thank you to Overdrive Louisville again. Get out and support local businesses in this time. Breaking news coming down from Diana Rossini. The Carolina Panthers are showing very strong interest in quarterback Teddy Bridgewater per sources.
Perfect.
I'm told the conversations have been going very well and continue to progress at this moment.
Perfect.
Saw that. Yep.
Perfect. I needed that in my life.
They're trying to get listen, my cousin
Teddy Bridgewater will make sure Christian McCaffrey never touched the ball.
My Panthers then trade Cam Newton to the Patriots?
No, they're saying that the Panthers are looking. They just announced on ESPN that the Panthers are looking to trade Cam Newton. So, but here's the thing: my cousin's a diehard Panthers fan. I mean, diehard Panthers fan. He knows, and I just texted him that, and he said, I would be happy to have Teddy, but I wouldn't wish that cluster on Teddy.
So, Teddy can fix it.
Teddy can fix it. I like Teddy there. I like Teddy with the Panthers.
Oh my God!
I'd be okay
if I would see my baby Reggie and Teddy on a backfield together.
Listen, I'm with it, man.
I'd drop the Ravens. Look, I wouldn't quite drop the Ravens for that one, but man, to see Reggie and Teddy on a field together in the NFL.
Teddy was with Panthers OC Joe Brady in New Orleans in 2018. If anyone knows what Bridgewater can do at this stage in his career, it's Joe Brady, one to watch with Cam Newton expected on the move. I like it, man. I like the move. I think. Oh,
I'd love it.
I'm here for Teddy with the Panthers, man. Yeah, no, I'm here for it. That'd be a good move. Now and draft a receiver for the love of God. You know, I mean, I don't know, like Jerry Jeudy. or somebody.
Oh, they give Cam Newton permission to seek a trade.
Yeah, but they said that they're both working together to get him traded.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay,
I bet the Bears jump in there too. But the Bears jump in heavy. That may be why the Teddy Bridgewater and the Bears talk stopped so quickly, because the Panthers may have jumped in there and said, "Hey, whoa, we'll give you Cam. We kind of interested in Teddy." You know what I'm saying?
Could there be something too? This is kind of side note. I know that the Redskins have been kind of secretly pursuing Tua. What if the Redskins made a trade for Cam Newton in the sense that Ron Rivera's there?
Sure. I could see that.
Redskins and Cam Newton,
That's a good thought. Yeah. And just load that division up.
NFL's doing their thing right now, aren't they?
Just get everybody. If anybody can play, put them in the NFC East.
Steve is going to take that so
finally got a team that can go win it. And like everybody wants to play in the NFC East now. Like, yeah, I bet.
So you'd rather not.
Division sucked for the last 3 years, and now everybody wants to play
So
there.
you'd rather not see him in the East?
No. Yeah, I don't particularly want to see Cam Newton, because Cam Newton's the type, man. Look, him and the Panthers, but wherever he goes, I bet he's good.
I think he can play.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. I really like Cam Newton. So, like, if the Cowboys took him, I'd be like, heck yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those dudes probably a lot better than people appreciate, because Carolina's probably more dysfunctional than people realize.
Yeah. So,
and if your cousin says he wouldn't wish to cluster, that means he's good.
Yeah, no, I'm a big, but I do like. But last thing, I do like Teddy to the Panthers. That would be
okay. Getting right back to it, dominoes. I don't want to say they start to fall, but the hypothetical dominoes start moving.
Oh yeah,
Darius Perry transfers. Then we go open market.
Mm-hmm. Open
market says there's a guy you like. There's two names that we're gonna have to talk about. Virginia Tech.
Mm-hmm. Landers
Nolley and Quinnipiac.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, Landers Nolley. He's a redshirt freshman. So he may be a set out guy. I don't know that he's a grad guy.
Sorry. Then yeah, my fault.
No. Oh no. I mean, you were right. But I mean, I've had some people writing about him too. Benji was asking about him, but I mean, I don't think he could play next year unless he got a waiver. So I mean, I think he's a set out player.
Would you transfer in conference?
I don't know. I mean, I would take him. Like, I'm not changing my stance there.
Virginia Tech would block that, right? They would block
maybe.
That. They would block that.
Yeah, so I don't know.
After what we did to them on senior night and Keith Otto's 3-point in the corner, I don't see Virginia Tech doing us any favors.
I mean, I don't think. I mean, Brian, can you look at the Landers Nolley kid from Virginia? I don't think he can play next year. I think he's.
What was he, 15-4?
Average? Yeah, something like 15-5. I mean, he was the leading scorer. I mean, if you average 15 points in the ACC, I'll take you on my team. Even if you're a set-out guy. Yeah.
He's a what?
He's looking up.
Okay, Quinnipiac.
That's my guy. Kevin Marfo.
So Steve Rummage, people, just to set this up. Steve Rummage, you know how Steve Rummage can say extreme things. He was on his definitely extreme end of it.
All right, I got it.
I'm listening.
All right, so to answer your question, Nolley averaged 15.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, 2.5 assists. He's listed as a 6'7" guard, and this article by Yahoo Sports last night says it is unclear if the NCAA will do anything eligibility-wise for how this past season ended due to the cancellation of the NCAA tournament, but regardless, Nolley will have 3 years of play left for whichever program he transfers to. Surely he'll be a highly sought-after target. So it says that basically
sounds like he's a set-out.
Yeah, he's a regular transfer, yeah.
Yeah, he's a set-out, but he would everybody's probably going to try to get a waiver. And that may be the NCAA's way of, look, the seniors can't come back, but we may be very lenient with waivers too. So you would take, but I would take him as a set out, a guy that.
Now here's something that they kind of say. They say as a redshirt freshman, Nolley played for head coach Buzz Williams, who took a head coaching vacancy at Texas A&M, and several non-seniors leave the program via the transfer portal. So Nolley could use that as some sort of bait to get the waivers.
But would they say you played a year, so no, you don't get that?
Well, I listen, guy, some people know him on Twitter. He goes as Hokey Smash. His name's Matthew. He's really knowledgeable about ACC and kind of took to a few of us once Louisville came into the ACC. He immediately wrote me when I said that, and he was like, he's going to A&M. When I said something about, hey, Louisville needs a wing, he was like, yeah, he's going to A&M. You know, like everybody around there locally is like, yeah, this is
just it's done.
We
deal.
knew he was leaving at the
yeah.
end of
He
the
has
year.
he has a contact. Yeah.
So that one, but now Kevin Marfo.
Okay, buckle up, people.
Listen, I like this kid.
Sell me on him.
Kevin Marfo, grad transfer out of Quinnipiac, was the nation's leading rebounder. 6'8", 245 pounds. I wish, this is radio, I can't, but I wish I could show highlights of him over the radio so people could see, because there is a motor in this guy that is very Trez-like. Oh my God. Yeah, like I mean, this dude.
Are you sure you want to say something like that? Because around here.
Yes. This dude is dunking any and everything around the rim if he can. He is getting, like I said, all the boards. This is a kid from Brooklyn. Okay.
Do we still do that?
He's from Brooklyn.
Do we still give people their you're from here? So.
Oh, I do.
I do too. I know.
I do. This kid averaged in high school. He averaged 13 rebounds a game. He went to George Washington. Probably played with Hodge. Yeah. I bet. Maybe he can help us out here. He went to George Washington. That's where at George Washington they played Florida State when he was a freshman. He had 18 on Florida State. Just saying. Just putting it out there. In conference play, this kid averaged nearly 14 rebounds a game. It's the leading rebounder in all of college basketball. 6'8", 245. He is my first phone call. And he was the first grad name that I've saw pop up that Louisville has, in fact, been in contact with.
Fit perfectly into that 4 spot that we have a gaping hole at right now.
Fit perfectly into that spot. I'm like, this is my guy.
Does he play over Aiden?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, Aiden will battle for that, but probably because I think Aiden, look, people act like Aiden's 6'7". Aiden's 6'10". Okay, he's a center. We need Aiden to probably be the backup center and split with Malik Williams. I need Aiden to be ready to play 20 minutes a game behind Malik Williams. So I don't know that that's a battle.
Are we considered a small team next year with Malik and Aiden?
We'll probably be that for the rest. Well, here's the crazy thing. We'll probably be, I think Chris Mack teams will start to look more like Denny Crum teams. So you're not small, but you're maybe not you're not a small team. You're actually a huge team, but you won't have many 7. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll have one 7-footer, and everybody else is 6'4" to 6'7". Like, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that style of ball. Look at college basketball this year. Baylor, Florida State. Those teams, they look like that. I mean,
Florida State, they seem big.
Yeah, but they didn't have anybody like. I mean, you only had a couple 6'10" guys. Then here's the problem: everybody else was like 6'4". I'm sorry. Everybody else was
6'4" and up.
6'4" and up. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, that's a huge team. Louisville's going to look that way next year. David Johnson, 6'5". He's going to be the smallest guy on the team right now. David Johnson and Josh Nickelberry are the smallest 2 teams on the or smallest 2 kids on the roster right now. Both of them are 6'5". There's the smallest 2 guys on the roster. Now you only got 9 right now, but they're the smallest 2. Dre Davis out here is 6'7". Bringing in Jay Scrubb. Jay Scrubb 6'5", 6'6".
So my sizes right now: 6'5", 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", 6'7",
I'll leave
6'8".
I can bump
6'10".
Josh to 6'4" if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. So, but everybody's 6'4" through 6'10". 9 guys, 6'4" to 6'10".
Where would you put Malik at?
About 6'10". He don't look on the.
I think he might be 6'11".
He could be.
Yeah.
He could
like
be.
he literally
Sure.
legit, but maybe he has.
I think he hunches.
Yeah.
He doesn't give off the huge vibe.
Yeah, but when he stands up fully straight, he's probably 6'11".
When he come out of that bathroom, I was like, he's 7'4". When you see those guys in
up close,
normal,
in
life
surroundings,
you're like, yeah, they do 7'4". Like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, where is the Matthew Hurt talk coming from? Because a texter just said that, and I saw that on a thread on.
Darius Perry's leaving, so Matthew Hurts want to come to school here.
No, now hang on. Now don't laugh at that, because if Rick Pitino hadn't left, Matthew Hurt would be at Louisville.
That's funny.
Matthew Hurt's got family in Louisville.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah. So I'm like, hang on now, like, don't laugh too hard at that. But like,
is
he thinking about leaving Duke? Has that been a story?
I'm laughing at the idea that he can only come here if Darius Perry leaves.
Oh. I packed his bags.
No,
hey, you got to go, bro.
You get my point, because Darius ready to smack him.
No, that wasn't Matthew Hurt. That was the other white kid.
Sorry,
it was Joey Baker.
That wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, no, we don't
do it. Abort.
Hurt was the number 12 overall player last year.
I thought that was Hurt.
No, Joey Baker's 6'3", 6'4". Hurt's 6'9".
So Hurt's a 6'9" small forward.
So Brian just did it too. Thanks, Brian.
Hurt.
Wait, Hurt is the one that got dunked on by.
No, that was Jack White. Gosh,
I didn't care. I was just look, clean it up. I was just so excited about my team, Steve. I couldn't tell who was who.
Hurt was the white guy that didn't get punked or dunked on.
Are there any other ones? Jeez. Oh, so Hurt is Hurt ready to come here?
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know where that. I'm legitimately asking the people. I'm like, is that like a story? Was there a story like with him?
Name the 9 coming back. Texter wants to know, Steve.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, David Johnson, Josh Nickelberry, Sam Williamson, Jalen Withers, Quinn Slazinski, Malik Williams, Dre Davis, JJ Traynor, Jay Scrub.
Malik Williams. I didn't hear you say.
No, I said yes. Okay. Malik. Yeah. That's the 9 that you'll have back. I think you need 3 more. Kevin Marfo would be a heck of a spot to start.
Okay, 3 players. What do you want? Give me your ideal 3.
Easy. Elite rebounder. Seriously, elite. I'm saying power forward, but I want one in the mold of Kevin Marfo. I want a guy that's
who just
energy guy,
dunk and rebound.
Yeah, I want that. I want a backup guy that can. You don't have to be a full-time point guard. Look, Josh can run the point, and probably will.
Everybody's so mad at Josh for when he got in, and we were dying to see him get in,
and he just dribbled around.
Yeah, man. Gosh darn it.
I was like, there he is. Look at Josh Nickelberry looking like a jackass, dribbling back and forth.
I was so
angry
mad at Josh.
I know,
and I felt like Coach Mack looked over directly at me.
But you know what? Blame yourself too. Blame yourself too. If you were at that game, blame yourself. Because that place started to swell. People were just like you could just see it.
And he felt it.
I know.
He felt it.
I know. So, but I would get a guy who is capable of playing the point guard, even if it's a combo guy. That one's my one that can be a. Yeah,
you're right. I need Marfo and two guys that can get to the basket.
Well, I was going to say my other would be just give me a guy, a 2 through a 3 that can just or could even play a 2 through a 4 that can just play.
Guys got to be able to get to the basket, man.
Yeah,
on their own.
Yeah,
on their own, or we're going to have to reform coach's whole offensive strategy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I would tell a kid, don't come here if you don't have wiggle, big time wiggle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Mac's gonna have to just hit the cities. You know what I'm saying? Hit the city rec center circuit type dudes.
Listen, I said it. I sat there at the 7th region tournament, watched a kid at Male High School. Then I'm like, why is he going to Illinois State again?
And you said he has wiggle.
Yeah. Why is this kid right here going to Illinois State? I mean, wouldn't he be a nice little piece to put in our backcourt as a backup next year? Like, are we not? He's 6'6" point guard. We didn't have room for what? We didn't have room for that? now I'm out here like, my God, you got to go find 3 grads or we're screwed. Hello.
But like you said, you
maybe call him.
It's more
and get a waiver.
It's more important for him to go after his attitude guys than it is just going after talent.
Yeah.
So if he's not, if he's kind of sometimey with the dog or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Max saw that.
Yeah, I watched this guy cuss somebody out on the court in the middle of a game. I mean, and not like in a head case style. Like, dude, I'm going at you. And that guy's going to play football at Louisville. Okay?
Are you confident with David and Josh? Because both of them did get injured.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, that's what I said. You absolutely need another piece there. Yeah, no.
Just one?
I'm not going. Yeah, I think one because, I mean, or two. I mean, you could go guards because, I mean, you do there. I would like to. Of course, it'd be interesting because if you did get a power forward, you can move Quinn up to play a little more 3.
Okay, the Josh incident. Let me ask you back in particular the Josh incident.
Okay,
that's WrestleMania, Steve. Don't tell me that you're doing anything productive over there.
Listen, this is important because there's some moving and shaking going on.
I'm going to periodically ask Steve what he's looking at for the next 3 weeks. People just get used to it.
Listen, here's the thing. They're now saying that they may move that to Madison Square Garden on June 7th to actually have some fans instead of doing.
That's not new information. You were talking with Nikki Valvano about that.
No, but now it's like, it's a little more.
You're just reading the details of the Madison Square Garden event.
So I got to get it. I got to figure out what's going on here. I got life.
Okay. Does Josh Nickelberry, was that play him, or was he just trying to fill in?
Well, I don't know what
trying not to screw up.
Well, I don't know what the play was. I mean, I don't know what a lot of the plays have been. So
when I looked at it, I thought he was just trying not to screw up.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing: any other time we saw him, he didn't hesitate to attack the basket.
Right.
Even the Keith Otto play, he went to the basket.
Yeah.
Very, very aggressively.
Yeah.
He played too much to red shirt too, didn't he?
Who, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, nobody can. Yeah. You had your one red shirt.
You think he played more than 40 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Aiden played 60-some minutes. I know he played more than Aiden.
It doesn't feel like Josh played more minutes than Aiden.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let me get this. Chris, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
Hey, guys. How we doing?
Good.
What up, man?
One comment. So happy for Darius. He graduated, got his degree.
Mm-hmm.
I've always said I thought he was more of a West Virginia guard. He just tried so hard to fit into something that he just couldn't fit in here. And I'm happy that he's able to move on and things are going to work out for him.
Let me ask you this. If you see him killing it for any other school, is it going to make you put it this way, are you going to hold Coach Mack accountable for not being able to get the most out of Darius?
No, because I think wherever he goes, he's not going to be asked to play a pure 1 like we try to get him to do, or a pure 2 like we try to get him to do. He's going to go somewhere where, like if he had played for Rick, when you played there, mistakes didn't matter because we just shook it off and we kept going. We got more possessions. He's going to go somewhere where every possession is not just thought about so hardly, and it kills you when you make a mistake.
Listen. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, second thing. If we get this guy that Steve wants, this beast that's leading
Kevin Marfo,
could Malik move to a 3?
Absolutely
and
not.
Play on the floor like he thought he was when he came here.
Appreciate the call, Rummage.
No, not at all. But I will say a guy that could move up to the wing that I think people are going to be surprised about is JJ Traynor. And his size, if he can handle the ball well enough to play that spot.
And we're talking about playing time?
Yeah. His size is built more for that area. I mean, with his weight and stuff, he could play out on the floor.
So you don't have him as red shirt?
No. I think he'll play.
Even knowing what you know about Coach Mack?
Well, I mean, knowing that, he may not play Jay Scrubb. Play David Johnson. It took half a year to play David Johnson.
Last commercial break, middays with Marcus Maven on 93.9 The Ville.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial Pound Law on your cell phone. That's Pound 529, offices Louisville.
Westwood One presents great moments in tournament history.
A coast-to-coast layup tames the Tigers. How Edney ended it after this.
Ready to own your first real home? The road to unrenting can get a bit rocky. It takes a reliable partner to right wrong turns. That's the role of a realtor, an expert voice of reason helping you navigate the rigmarole of real estate. A trusted ally who knows and represents your rights, so you get all the right guidance on your journey home. Is your agent a realtor? Look for the R. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
How can a fully stocked restroom improve your image? How can serviced fire extinguishers or a first aid cabinet make your employees more prepared? How can comfortable work apparel make your business more productive? For over 1 million customers, the answer is simple. Cintas. Cintas delivers everything you need to open your doors with confidence. Because helping keep businesses well-equipped, clean, and looking their best, that's our business.
Oh, I'm ready!
Get Cintas and get ready for the workday.
March 19th, 1995, second round, and top-seeded UCLA was on the ropes against Missouri.
And it'll be inbounded by Cameron Dollar. In the Tyus Edney, 3 seconds, 2. Edney across midcourt. Can he get the shot away? It's up. It's good. UCLA wins. At the buzzer, Tyus Edney drives the length of the floor. Uncontested practically. And number 1 is not yet done.
The last-second victory propelled UCLA to wins over Mississippi State, UConn, and Oklahoma State before the Bruins beat Arkansas in the finals to win their NCAA record 11th title. But it was Tyus Edney's mad dash to the basket against Missouri that made it possible, and therefore another great moment in tournament history.
Hey, this is Steve Rummage, and I have one question for you. What good is having that beautiful home with that beautiful view if you can't see through the grit and grime of your windows? Or every time you try to open them, it feels like an extensive workout. Let's face it, you and your home deserve better. That's why I'm here to tell you about Windows Plus. They have the best free lifetime transferable warranty, best installation in town, quality products, doors, windows, siding, and gutters. They've also been voted most efficient in 2019 and have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, including all 5-star reviews, which means they're exactly what you've been looking for. So go visit them at 11501 Plantside Drive in Louisville, Kentucky, or call 502-494-0120. Again, that's Windows Plus, so make the call.
Everyone knows Genesis Diamonds has the best prices, but you need to know Genesis also has the best diamonds, the ones with the most sparkle and brilliance.
Some diamonds are just not good enough to go in a Genesis box.
Wendy Canavan, Vice President at Genesis, says these are not like the diamonds you see at the mega corporate chain stores.
We're not like the chain stores. Our owner is so picky. He goes through hundreds of diamonds in order to buy 20. He will not allow his customers to buy an inferior diamond.
In fact, the diamonds that Genesis rejects are often sold to internet retailers and corporate chain jewelers.
No one wants a foggy diamond. No one wants a hazy diamond. And you won't see that at Genesis Diamonds.
What you will see is one of the largest selections of GIA certified diamonds in America. Each one hand-selected for maximum brilliance because, well, that's what she deserves.
You don't want people to say, oh, your ring's okay. You want people to say, wow.
Genesis Diamonds, Shelbyville Road Plaza, official jeweler of the Louisville Cardinals and the Kentucky Wildcats.
Are you ready to sell your home? Well, there couldn't be a better time. Houses are going for top dollar and selling quickly. You need to call Jill Blessinger with Keller Williams. She has a team of professionals that will help you sell your home quickly and get the most for it. She is a professional home stager and photographer. And when you are ready to buy, she works with Becky Bleemel of Caliber Home Loans. She makes the loan process very simple. And if you mention you heard this on Middays with Marcus Maben or ESPN, your appraisal is absolutely free. So give Jill a call today at 502-773-0546. That's 502-773-0546. And let her help you today.
Results may vary. See website for details. 2020 is here, and so is finally having 2020 vision. Now is the time to get your free LASIK exam at Jaffe LASIK to see if LASIK is right for you. LASIK can be a life changer, literally giving you 2020 vision in minutes. Don't wait any longer because it's by far the best time to see if LASIK can work for you. That's right. If you're looking for LASIK in Louisville, Jaffe Custom LASIK has advanced custom LASIK technology, and now for the best price of just $295 per eye. Jaffe is the choice for fast, easy, and affordable LASIK. Jaffe LASIK can correct nearsightedness, farsightedness, and astigmatism. And now for the best price of just $295 per eye in Louisville. Start your 2020 with 2020 vision. Schedule your free LASIK exam today to see if LASIK is right for you. Dial ** 2020 or visit JaffeLASIK.com. Call and schedule your free LASIK exam. Just dial ** 2020 on your mobile phone now or visit JaffeLASIK.com. Dial ** 2020. The exam is absolutely free. Just dial ** 2020 on your mobile phone now. That's ** 2020. Dial ** 2020.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
You're listening to Middays with Marcus Maben, broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services Studio on 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maben, 8150. 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. People, at the hourly mark, we are doing, or not the hourly mark, but every hour, if you hear it, if you feel like we're beating this one into the ground, it's because we are intentionally doing that. We do appreciate your continued support. I mean, to have all this going down, to have all this craziness going down, and to see all our numbers continue to improve, it's a great feeling. It means even outside of your daily routines, you're finding time to tune in to Middays with Marcus Maben and the other shows. So we really do appreciate that. Yeah, our businesses, they do appreciate our partnerships, and you've helped us show them that, their money is well invested. Yeah. Their partnerships are well appreciated. So we do appreciate that.
Very important. And also remind people, I think we'll be able to, Brian, is that email still good? Contest at ESPN Louisville?
Yeah, so we'll have a contest. It'll be contest@espnlouisville.com. You'll be emailing your entries in. We're still kind of finalizing what exactly we're going to do, but all the prizes that we had gathered to give away during the bracket challenge will still be given away. We'll just be doing it a different way.
I would imagine tomorrow, after we meet today and stuff, we'll probably have a little more information on how we're going to do all that. So
here's the thing, people. I'm going to start doing this more often. The Made for the Ville segment. We're kind of going down some of the commentary. Mr. Gibson says we got 3 legit players coming back next year. 4 if Jay Scrubb doesn't go pro. The rest of the players haven't played over 20 minutes last season, so every player besides the 3 or 4 have no in-game experience. How do you respond to that, Steve?
Yeah, I mean,
okay. How much is game experience gonna bother you going into next year? Okay, do you feel?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
Right. And I'll just set it up for you. Josh feels like Josh doesn't feel like he won't know what he's doing, and I'm just kind of going up the list. Josh doesn't feel like he's not going to know what he's doing on the basketball court when he gets his time to go.
Right.
We've watched Jalen Withers in open run. Mm-hmm. Jalen Withers is going to take 5 games before we're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
5 real games, and Jalen Withers is going to look like we've watched him get a chest pass and turn it into an alley-oop in pickup run. You know what I'm saying? A ball just headed about shoulder height. You know what I'm saying? Chest high, shoulder high, and him turn that into an alley-oop.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Who was it? Keith Otto, who talked about freak athleticism, is sitting on that sideline.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, people. Athleticism gets you out of a lot of uncomfortable situations.
Oh, sure.
When you let it go.
Well, here's the thing. I'm more. I think next year is going to be intriguing because it is going to be a completely different team. I mean,
attitude.
Well, I think everywhere. Attitude on the floor, guys.
Are you worried about what you lose in Darius Perry attitude, enthusiasm?
No, because I've watched Quinn. Have you watched Quinn and Josh and those guys? Yeah, I mean, no, they're just as enthusiastic. Malik on the sideline.
Grittiness.
No.
Okay.
Seriously. I don't think you lose anything that can't be replaced with losing Darius. I don't.
Spirit wise.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like, okay, but and let me say that's not crapping on Darius Perry.
Yeah,
I think he was part of the influence that culture into the guys that are there. That's why I don't think you lose anything. So I mean, I kind of give him credit for doing that too, especially this year. So
okay, Josh and Jalen.
Yeah,
you would call which one would you say experience hurts? Lack of experience is going to hurt more.
Oh, probably Josh, because Jalen knew coming in, I'm not playing. So he was able to attack this season from a whole different mindset. Josh,
we wonder if he got his confidence shaken.
Yeah. I mean, a little bit.
I liked watching him catch that basketball and get straight to the rack against Virginia Tech.
I know.
I mean, like I said, I know it's the smallest sample size that y'all can humanly come up with. Jeez,
Yeah.
You're just saying, trust me, I don't want to. Okay. Small sample size, but attitude was where it needed to be.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep going. Do you think, so we put Josh in the kind of lack experience possibility. You didn't put Jalen in there, right?
No.
Okay. Quinn.
No, I don't put Quinn in there either because I don't think Quinn came in thinking, and nobody came in thinking Quinn was going to play. Quinn
looked comfortable out there, man.
No, and that's the thing. I think Quinn actually looked.
Quinn looked more comfortable.
Like, I think you walked away going, wow, he gave me more than I thought he would. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Aiden.
Yeah, I put him in there with Josh.
Like Brian, I want you to jump into these real quick. I know you were working on something else back there, but here's the thing: we are talking about which guy's lack of experience is gonna hurt or show. Right? We started with Josh. Does Josh's lack of experience hurt him next year?
Yes, not as much as some of the other people we're going to get to, though.
Okay, Jalen Withers.
Definitely. I mean, he didn't even see the court, so I mean, I think having a little bit of experience is better than nothing.
Does lack of experience hurt the big man or the guard more, in your opinion?
The big man, because I think that it's a much more physical game than in high school. So, like the big man, like Aiden Gahan, he was probably able to push around his way around, with some high school kids. Not to mention, he was probably 4 or 5 inches taller than some of the kids guarding him. He's going to have to physically get used to going up against guys that are his size or even bigger.
In your opinion, Steve, and feel free to jump on this one. I'm going to check the YouTube channel on that one.
Yeah.
A lack of experience next year, does that hurt the big man or the guard more?
I mean, see, I'll say I would actually probably say the guard, just because I think, especially our bigs, they played against Malik, they played against Steve, they went against that. I think you got a little more pressure as a guard, handling the ball like in game. Bigs is a little more defensively, like there's a little more pressure defensively. because offensively as a big, especially if that's your game, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not putting the ball on the floor a lot. You know, you're watching double team, sure, you're watching things like that, but I think sometimes, man, I mean, there's some dogs.
Yeah, see, I think
in these backcourts.
I think it's guard because learning not to foul and learning to play through cheaters.
Yeah.
T.J. Clark is a cheater, and he's going to cheat our no experience guards all day long.
Sure,
and it's going to suck.
Yeah, they're going to be really good next year. Yeah, they're gonna be tough to beat next year.
Yeah, like it's. I hate watching my young guards go against veteran guards who can draw fouls.
Yeah,
because it's like, golly, like you. I mean, I just want to look at our guards and say, dude, there's nothing you can do about that other than foul him and learn how to not foul him. And there's zero.
Yeah.
Like, you had zero chance of not fouling him in that play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, Brian. So we're on to. Okay, you think the Q Slaz? Do you think his lack of experience hurts him next year?
No, actually, because I think he was a little bit more involved. Of all the names that we've mentioned so far, he was a little bit more involved. And I know it wasn't a lot, but I think he's a guy that got some valuable experience. He showed some flashes. He's going to be – we were talking a little bit about, you know, how it's going to affect different positions. He's a guy that, to me, is a little bit more of a stretch for. So his game should stay the same for the most part as far as, you know, shooting the ball. He'll have to deal a little bit with the physicality down low, but I don't think it's going to hurt him next year.
Aiden.
I think he'll make a good jump.
Aiden
is the one that I put first on the list that'll be affected. I think that he was a guy that didn't redshirt, but could have played, but didn't. And so
you're saying confidence-wise?
I feel like he's almost starting from scratch like he's a freshman this year. But I put him first on the list. Of the ones you've mentioned so far, I would probably go Aiden is the most affected. Then I'd put Jalen because he was redshirted. Then I would put Nickelberry third, and then I'd put Quinn Slazinski as the least affected.
Hey, Brian, hear me out on this, though. As something I said a minute ago, I will say I don't disagree with you as far as just straight playing time, but Jalen, I don't know that I put Jalen in the category because I think the red shirt almost his mindset this season –
coming in as a true freshman almost?
Yeah.
And listen, don't forget that Jalen was the other team's big-time scorer. I've told you tons of stories. Well, there's nothing better than doghouse under Coach Denny Crum when you're like getting benched because you get to be the other team's superstar. Nothing will get you out of the slump other than whoever's the super scorer gunner on the other team, and I get to go to practice today and put on that red jersey and just, I know I'm not going to play, so I get to just go be a dog all day in practice. Jalen Withers was that guy.
Yeah.
So his confidence may be a little, you know, better than you think.
I think you're right, too, Steve, in the sense that there's not a lot of pressure for Withers because, to be honest, if you ask the common fan, they're going to be like, well, there was a reason that he redshirted as opposed to Quinn and Aiden and Nickelberry. Those guys are already a step ahead of him, so they're not. The fan expectations for Withers is probably not as high as Quinn Slazinski. They expect Withers to come in and back him up just solely off the fact that Slazinski, you know, won the roster spot last year. But that doesn't mean that Withers didn't improve a lot this offseason and then goes in and overtakes Slazinski.
Yeah.
But from your point, Steve, there's not a lot of pressure on him because there doesn't seem to be a lot of expectations on what to get out of him.
I will say this. When Q Texas says Q Slaz played less minutes than Nickelberry.
But I still think you were happy because you didn't expect. We all Quinn came here supposedly supposed to redshirt.
Right.
So when he didn't redshirt, this season was already a victory for him.
And I'll say this.
But that makes this year an uphill climb because people now think he's the better candidate.
Better player.
When Q got in, it was almost like he was in out of need. Other players almost seemed like, let's try to get him in here for some minutes somewhere. When you know, when we start going little lineup and start exploring different lineups, Q looked like, okay, we need you to be ready.
He's a really big guy. I don't know if people have been around him, next to him. He's a big dude. He's filled out.
When you're watching the replays, look at him in the huddle.
Yeah,
look at.
Go back to that Virginia Tech game.
Look at them standing. Look at Jalen standing in. It's funny, too. You can see how different they look at the beginning of the year. Like, the One Shining Moment video that was released, you can see how meek and small they look kind of in that first Miami huddle, walking around layup line, and how Virginia Tech, how they look.
I know. Yeah, Quinn's filled out, man. He's a big dude. Like, his look is one that can do some damage in the ACC, in his career.
Okay, David Johnson.
No, David got plenty down the stretch.
Will he have to change his game at all?
I hope not.
Will Sam have to change his game?
Yeah.
I'm listening.
He'll have to be. You've got to be more of a scorer now. There's no Jordan here. There's no.
And it's like the floater. Like, you got to get to places on the court. You're not the tallest guy. Look, it's the VJ King thing. Like you're not gonna be the tallest guy. They'll block your shot. Your first step has got to be more explosive.
Yeah.
Like, people, they're gonna take away that left hand.
I know. Yeah. No, he has to be a guy. Look, I need 15 to 20.
He's going to have to develop a lot. He's going to have. Yeah, there's probably more pressure on Sam Williamson 100%. To develop than anybody.
Scrub will curve it a little, but you still, Sam, you're in the system. I need you to be a guy.
Yeah, you got to be able to beat your man. That's what we learned this year.
Listen, Scrub is going to be high-low guy. I need you to be 13 to 15 a game. Like I need that to be a consistent.
Yeah, and you're only going to do that with explode. And look, Mac's system, you got to have a first step. You got to have a nasty, powerful first step.
Yeah.
Jay Scrub has that.
Oh no, absolutely.
Okay, so Sam's fine for you. Aiden, who am I missing? Malik. Does this game have to change?
No, you don't want to try to change it. Dude, this kid has been in college for 4 years. You're not changing this game his senior year. I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm not going to do that for another year. I'm not going to look at another big man for another year and go, okay, all right, this is the year. He's going to get super explosive. He's going to kiss the ball. He's just going to start punching on him underneath. He plays how he plays, and it's pretty good.
Who am I missing? Are the rest freshmen? Trainer, Scrub, Davis.
What do you mean out of these guys?
Off of just who we're gonna need to change, who's gonna be ready, and who's gonna be inexperienced.
You are missing somebody. Let's see, you got David,
Sam, Aiden, Jalen, Josh, Trainer.
There should. Who are you missing? That's annoying me.
That was a 6. So you got David Johnson, Samuel Williamson, Quinn Slazinski, Jalen Withers, Josh Nickelberry, and Aiden Agahan.
Yeah.
I didn't write Malik down.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was. You didn't write Malik. Okay, yeah. I was like, we talked about everybody. Yeah, you just didn't write Malik.
DJ has to tighten his body up, Texas says. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But my point of this whole conversation, people, was when you do the math, the no experience math, there's maybe two guys who seem really behind the 8 ball in lack of experience, but they're not Q, not David. Like, we're only really saying Josh and maybe Aiden.
Yeah, and look,
I don't know about Aiden either.
We'll see. I mean, look, Jay Scrub's in this conversation.
You have said that there's going to be a learning curve for David.
He's going right. Yeah, he's gonna have to come in and acclimate to the college game. A little bit. I mean, it is different. That's awesome.
Texter, that was perfect.
Can't believe you already talking about next
year. Texter wants to know why we're talking about next year, and we
just now winning the ACC.
Look, today is Tuesday. We play in 2 days.
Oh my gosh, dude. At 12.
12. We play at 12 o'clock.
They moved our game up to 10.
We play Vermont at 12 o'clock.
We'll play at 10 a.m.
Jeez. Are we gonna stop making that joke?
Yeah, I'm over it. You know what? Actually, the sting is leaving. I'm kind of like, you know what? It's over.
Okay,
I moved on.
Okay, when is it going to be totally over with? When the tournament's supposed to be?
Yeah, Thursday. Once Thursday.